If you're looking to improve your aim, then make sure to check out Control Freak and use the code OGXRAYZ to get 10% off all the products. Link in the description below.
Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Now, I know it's late. I have not seen the Zombies Reveal trailer yet, so let's react to it. I apologize that it's so late. Let's go ahead and jump into my reaction of this. I'm excited to see where, Call of Duty is going with zombies here for Vanguard. So let's check it out. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you're new, make sure to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss a single upload. And if you guys want to support the channel directly, you guys can do so by checking out my sponsors, Control Freak, Aim Controller. I use both of them every time that I play. Code OGXRAYZ gets you a discount to both of those guys, linked in the description below. And I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of that like freaking lens glare like this. Look at that. I might start putting my camera here to my right. So that might be the solution. I don't know. Still getting kind of a lens flare. Oh well, it is what it is. With that said, let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm pretty sure there's a copyrighted song on here though. So if the audio's kind of low, I apologize beforehand, because it's probably because the music is copyrighted, which it probably is. Special artifact. Eclipse. Oh, don't tell me they're using the characters from the campaign. Oh, I mean, if it's canon, maybe? I don't know. Wonder Weapon. Well, each one of them has their own, like, Wonder Weapon. Do you see that on their backs? Hotel Royale. That's one of the multiplayer maps. Yeah, look at this copyrighted music. It's good music, I'll give him that. What the hell is that? Yeah, the zombies look like a lot grittier, like they did in World War II zombies. And look, each one of them has their own little wonder weapon. Different location. Again, another, it looks like another location from the campaign. Oh, this looks like a... Wait, hold up. Why did that look like Takeo? This right here. Right? Is there a guy who is there a guy who looks like Takeo? Or Takeo? Takeo. It looks good. Oh, they got their own little like Russian mangler type dude. Looks like they're reusing some of the abilities from Black Ops Cold War, the little like ring right here. Yo, they got some sick looking helmets though. This looks like fun. This looks really cool. Whoa, that was dope. So initial thoughts, kind of worried that they have the campaign characters in the zombies, just because I feel like that means that we might have operators as opposed to like actual characters that you can connect with. That was the biggest gripe I had with Black Ops Cold War Zombies, was that you just played as random people, and I prefer playing as people who stick to the lore and to the story and who are deeply involved in the story. So although who knows, maybe the fact that they're using characters from the campaign means that there is in fact like character story there, as opposed to just like random operators you're playing as. So hopefully that's what it means. The other thing that I saw was that they were using a lot of multiplayer and campaign locations, which I get that's what they used to do like back in World at War, but I really hope they don't do that with other maps moving forward, because that was also, I saw some people complaining about Forsaken for Black Ops Cold War because it was another location from the campaign. So hopefully they don't keep following that trend where it's like we're just going to reuse some of these assets. And I mean, I don't want to blame anyone or like complain about developers and stuff, but personally, in my opinion, I prefer new locations, new places. But overall, it looks pretty cool. Now, the other thing they did also have is they also now have a like first look type thing, which you guys can see the videos like being promoted here. So I say let's check that out. It's about 14 minutes and let's see how you know, what that's all about and what their mentality was behind it. So here we go. No hate towards the devs. It looks amazing. I just, you know, some feedback. It's just some feedback. The new logo is nice though.
Sledgehammer Games have already revealed Call of Duty Vanguard's immersive campaign and intense multiplayer, all set in World War II. And now, keeping true to our zombies nature, Treyarch is back for another round. Studio responsible for bringing zombies to Call of Duty more than a decade ago returns to World War II and Sledgehammer Games' Vanguard, setting the stage for a new zombies experience. Black Ops Cold War offered the team at Treyarch the opportunity to introduce players to the Dark Ether storyline, beginning with the opening of the Dark Ether Gateway at Project End Station. And now, prepare to face a new type of evil, meet new allies, and make new enemies. Prepare for a gameplay experience that gets you to the fun faster, all wrapped in a brand new dimension of zombies. In Vanguard, we're introducing a brand new zombies experience and a franchise-first crossover that builds on the Dark Ether universe, and today, our team will share more about the story.
Hopefully it is its own dimension. It isn't so locked into the other Dark Ether stuff that it just kind of cripples it and like is stuck there.
The new Zombies gameplay trailer.
Okay, we already saw that one. There we go.
The team at Treyarch is pulling out all the stops to tell a new, brutal story that expands and explores the unsettling world of the Dark Ether. It's a story that longtime players will appreciate, but one that will be easy for new players to pick up and play. In addition to being canon, it's an experience that immerses and innovates on the core Treyarch Zombies gameplay. This is Der Anfang.
Der Anfang, that's a cool name. That is a cool name for a map.
With Der Anfang exploring the mystical and the occult, it was important to convey an unsettling and brutal feel to the world.
Sightlines will be obscured by piles of dead corpses from Soviet and German soldiers, and it all comes to life, so to speak, in Vanguard's epic World War II setting.
Wow, this map looks amazing.
With Vanguard Zombies, we really tried to bring a new experience for all types of different players, from current players and really to getting new players into the Zombies ecosystem, right? Cold War brought Outbreak, and we've really taken the best mechanics, smashed it together, and created Vanguard Zombies.
I'm interested to see.
From beyond this mortal realm.
So Der Anfang, the beginning. It's the start of a new Treyarch Dark Ether zombie story.
The events of Black Ops Cold War brought an end to one storyline. The events of Vanguard represent a new arc. Zombies players have witnessed the catastrophic outcome of the science experiments at Project End Station.
Project End Station was a Nazi particle accelerator that punched a hole through the dimensional veil and gave us access to the Dark Ether, where these 5 otherworldly artifacts come from, each one linked to a powerful Dark Ether entity.
There is Horifex the Deathless, Syraxis the Shadow, Nordicus the Conqueror, Invictor the Destroyer, and Belikar the Warlock.
Dude, are they like, hold up. Are they already showing us like the boss fights for the Easter eggs? Because if they are, that is pretty freaking dope. If they like for like every single map, like these are the dudes you're gonna go through, or I don't know. I like the designs on those like characters for the artifacts, like the people who are in there. This looks like a little bird foot right here. Right over here, this little bird foot right here. But I'm already pumped. I'm already pumped from what I'm seeing.
Through artifacts.
Look at those artifacts.
Ether, each granting unique abilities like Frost Blast and Ring of Fire.
Okay.
Now, anyone who touches them forms a symbiotic bond with a Dark Ether entity. It's almost like being possessed, except the entities can't control their host. They can only offer guidance and their powers.
Exposure to the Dark
Pretty
Ether
dope.
also allowed the Nazi...
So that kind of the specialist abilities that they had in Black Ops Cold War, some of them are being reused, obviously, like the Ring of Fire. They kind of gave that a story element, and they kind of gave that a purpose, which I think is really freaking cool. I like it. I like that kind of stuff.
Expand their research into dark magic.
Enter Oberfuhrer
My camera might be a little off.
von List, a ruthless officer in command of an SS battalion called Die Wahrheit. This was the group that plundered antiquities from around the world. Von List forced top experts to help him, explorers, historians, and a demonologist named Gabriel Kraft.
A
Professor Kraft's
demonologist.
deep knowledge of the occult ultimately led Von List to these artifacts.
Interesting.
Von List bonds with the most powerful entity of them all, Cortifex, the Deathless. This former Lord of the Dark Ether grants him the ability to raise the dead. And that's why, a year after their worst defeat, Von List takes Divorheit back to Stalingrad. And he's going to raise an undead army, march them across Europe, and annihilate the Allied forces.
The zombies actually are undead bodies from the past war at the Eastern Front.
Professor Kraft sends out a distress call. That call is answered by Vanguard Special Forces operators, but they end up trapped inside a barrier erected by Cortifex.
He already said Vanguard Special Forces operators. Oh man, I really want characters that are like actually following through with the story and not just random operators. Fingers
To
crossed.
seal off Stalingrad. They can't call for reinforcements. But they have Professor Kraft's expert guidance and their own unmatched combat skills. And 4 Dark Ether entities willing to bond with them and share their powers.
They do this in the interest of defeating Cortifex, the Deathless.
While these entities may be helping humans, players will find out that they have their own agendas.
No,
It's
it's
an unlikely
Nelson.
team up, but it's our only shot at keeping the Third Reich from winning World War II.
Soul of the Undead. So far, I am enjoying what I'm hearing,
We had
except for
a
the
lot of
operator
fun
thing.
Designing the different objective environments. Each location has a very distinct look and feel to the play space, so that no 2 areas will feel similar.
As players explore the realm of Dark Ether magic against the backdrop of Stalingrad, they'll encounter shrines, rituals, and sacrifices.
With so many different elements in play, it was important to establish unique visuals. It is a look that feels more grounded, something you can have nightmares about. The occult was something that really wanted to touch. It has so many different variables, like summoning portals, blood rituals.
Hanging skulls, seances.
When it comes to zombie types, we run the gamut.
We have your basic grunt zombie,
And we also have our heavies.
these big guys
Heavies.
around miniguns, and those are the Sturmkriegers or Storm Warriors. They are really hard to bring
Stormkriegers.
down, and it's hard to avoid them when they shoot. We also have something called the Boom Schreier, which means boom screamer in German.
These are zombies that will run real quick and explode in contact.
It's a wide variety of threats, and they all start to pile up as you get further in rounds.
Approaching their own fun was important for us to stay true to our lineage while also building something brand new.
You'll find all of the classics, right? Pack-a-punch, mystery box, crafting table.
But there's a lot we're doing different this time too.
The runes are something new in Vanguard. Dark Ether rune magic is the thing that the Dark Ether entities use to manifest their powers. That winds up being very important as the story plays out.
We tried really hard to make it accessible for new players.
It's super easy to jump in and get started, right? You don't need to know anything about previous zombie experiences to enjoy this. Spawn into the map with your friends, jump into a portal, do an objective. You're in it. That's you playing, and you're playing successfully.
From the casual to the hardcore, there's enough for you to dive into.
In Vanguard, we get players right into the action so they can start blasting away.
Fighting zombies is the core of this mode, and it's what all our fans love doing, and we give you plenty of ways to do that.
It looks good. It looks good. The World War II
Players
aesthetic
start the
fits
game
it so
in the
well.
snowy graveyard of Stalingrad.
The forward operating base of our allied operators in Der Anfang. Here, the players have access to many of the upgrade machines they will need in the battles ahead.
However, players can't get too comfortable here because Stalingrad is still inhabited by roaming zombies.
The area is relatively confined, but as you complete objectives, the map opens up, offering access to other powerful upgrades like the perk fountains.
Perk
As players
fountains.
complete these various challenges, they will open up the forward operating base to new threats and opportunities. Your Dark Ether enemies grow in power with each new objective, so you'll need all the help you can get. That means using traditional methods like buying perks and upgrading your
You
weapons.
use a
at the time.
chalice.
But we're also
That's
adding
funny.
a new means of gaining
I
power
like
through
that.
the Altar of Covenants.
A brand new
Altar of
system for
Covenants.
zombies that randomizes every time you come back from an objective what you can purchase with a nasty sacrificial heart.
Which can be exchanged at the Altar of Covenants for one of 3 random upgrades. Choose from power-ups like Ammo Gremlin, which reloads non-equipped weapons over time, or Brain Rot to turn zombies into allies, or Unholy Ground for those times when you really need to hold your position.
Wow.
Step one is always, what gun do you have? Because those will all play very differently with the Covenants.
I think players are going to find that when they pair up with a different Dark Ether entity, it feels like a completely distinct experience.
So you're just combining your guns, your Covenants, your equipment, the things you're finding in the world.
You can have freedom to be in a cool place that would never exist in the real world.
It's a different region with different inhabitants and, in turn, different gameplay elements.
And with Vanguard Zombies, we're bringing that in spades.
It looks dope. It looks
Moving
dope.
to the
I gotta
world
say,
of
I
the
like what
occult
they're adding so
provided
far.
Plenty of inspiration around the visual identity of the game, and it helped to shape the way we think about the map design.
We built Zombies on the same engine as Vanguard. We wanted to make this unified with the rest of the game, while still have its own identity that is more of a fantasy look.
Players will battle across the rooftops of Hotel Royale on a rainy night in Paris. They'll fight at the base of a massive burning windmill in Merville, which was actually part of the Normandy invasion. And they'll find themselves in the classic swamps of Shinonuma, which is a truly eerie setting
So
that
it
our
is
longtime
Shinonuma.
fans will be familiar with.
I think they purposely made it look.
Dark Ether magic
No,
has allowed
no.
the team to really bubble
Is that
up.
actually Takeo?
Dark Ether
I think it might
magic has
actually be
allowed the team
Takeo.
to really bubble up some interesting new ideas that we have not explored in past Zombies experiences.
The different objectives you're tasked with really alter how the player experiences the various environments.
There's an objective called Blitz, which takes inspiration from that holdout style gameplay of just surviving, but this time you're taking the fight to them.
In Harvest, you hunt zombies who drop runestones that you can collect. Players must then deposit these
Different
into
modes in
an
Zombies.
envelope called the Sin Eater. In Transmit, you'll escort a floating zombie head as it seeks weaknesses in the dimensional barrier to the Dark Ether.
Oh, that's
These
kind of
different
like
challenges and eerie
that kind of looks like that mode in Black Ops Cold War. The what's it called? Is it Outbreak 2? Onslaught. It's called Onslaught. There we go. And there's like an orb that you follow, so I think it might be a play on that.
environments with dark settings help the player feel enveloped in Cortifex's grasp, and we can't wait for our fans to experience it.
So I guess those
Dare
weren't
Unfung
the bosses
is a
you'll fight.
brand new experience that explores the Dark Ether universe in exciting, fresh ways. Launch is really just the tip of the iceberg. Everything post-launch is going to.
I can't wait to see other people's reactions because I'm pumped for this. Wait, what did he say
Part
there?
of Vanguard's post-launch is going to bring new twists, new stories, new characters, brand new gameplay. And it's all part of Vanguard's advanced global progression system featuring player and weapon leveling, plus battle pass system integration. This is a whole new way to experience zombies. Welcome to Call of Duty Vanguard. Dare Unfung awaits.
I'm pumped. I am freaking excited for this. I'm down. All right, guys. That was Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies. I'm excited. Let me know what you guys thought of the first look and the trailer and everything. But I'm pumped. I'm excited to see what they do with it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys found the video informative, helpful, and entertaining. If you did, drop a like. If you're new, make sure to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss a single upload. And if you guys want to support the channel directly, you can do so by checking out my sponsors, Control Freak, Aim Controller. I use both of them every time that I play. Code OGXRAYZ gives you a discount link in the description below to that, or through my Amazon influencer page if you guys would much rather do it that way. Follow me on Twitter at OGXRAYZ, literally the best place to talk, interact, see what I'm up to, or if you just want to say hey, and I'll see you guys in the next upload. Sorry again that this was so late, but it is what it is. But it was worth the wait, I think, because this trailer's sick. Take care, guys. Peace.